Hey everybody, Brian with Easy Retriever Training, and today we're going to open up and assemble the DT System Super Pro Remote Dummy Launcher. I'm super excited. I've wanted one of these for a really long time. I happen to be in one of the local stores, and I think it was Sportsman's Warehouse, and they had a closeout on this one, so I grabbed it. Super excited. So let's jump into this. Let's open the box and see what's in here. Okay, now before we open this, just a couple of quick reminders. Make sure you've subscribed to our channel. Make sure the bell is rung so that you can get all of our videos as they roll out. As the summer comes on, we're going to be rolling out a lot of videos about how to take care of your dog in the heat, how to make sure that your training sessions are successful, and how to get your dog ready for whether it's hunt tests, the bird season that's coming up, it'll be here before we know it, or shed season, which, although we're kind of right in the middle of it right now, if you spend the summer getting ready, next season you're going to have an incredible outings with your dog, and you'll find way more horns. So a couple of things about this before we open into it. One of the reasons why I like this, it is the remote launcher. This allows, I do a lot of training with my dog by myself, and so sometimes it's difficult to do some of those really long marks where if you've got a helper, you can have them go out, 100 yards or so and hold your dog, work on steadiness. With this, if you do a lot of training by yourself, the remote launcher allows you to work steadiness, make sure that your dog is behaving at the line like he should be, and still get those really long retrieves. One of the other benefits to this is you can add on additional remote or additional launchers with the same remote, so you can do doubles or triples, and still get that kind of that hunt test feel. It does have a beep, a loud beep, so that if when you're first starting off, you can signal your dog and get his attention over to where the launch is going to be taking off from. That's really helpful, because if your dog doesn't see the mark in the first place, you're going to end up practicing blind retrieves before you or your dog are ready to do it. Some of the other things that I like about this, it's compact. It's not real heavy. It's super easy to transport and get around. A lot of the reviews are really excited about its size. Let's see, some of the other things I've read about it. At full price, it's really comparable to the Zinger Winger, I think is what it's called. I happened to get this on a pretty big sale. It was like 33% off. And so I decided to grab it. It made it about $100 less, $150 less than the Winger. And so I'll probably get the Winger too, and I'll do a video on that. Maybe we'll set them side by side and do a comparison. But let's open up and see what we've got here. So here's your remote. The one thing I will say about this, just right off the bat, it's a replaceable battery, a 9-volt battery. I struggle with replaceable batteries. I really prefer rechargeables. I don't know what that would do to the price point to have this, to have them go up to a rechargeable battery, but that would be really nice. So right out of the bag, you get the DT Dummy Launcher. Now, I've heard a lot of people that like to pull this washer off and attach a little streamer that kind of gives it like a tail-looking look as it's falling to the ground. It does decrease the distance just a little bit, but it gives your dog just a little bit more visual as he's trying to make that mark. Here's the launcher itself. That feels kind of snug. I'll probably grease that up just a little bit before I start launching it. Here's the receiver, and this. Oh, these are the mounting screws for your launcher that's going to sit in right here. Okay, so not extra screws, but just mounting screws for your receiver. Let's see, what else have we got as far as getting this ready to launch. Now, basic physics is going to tell you that once you've got all of this set up, you can adjust your angle anywhere from 0, which would make no sense at all, up to a 75-degree angle, just simply by locking down that T-screw right there. That's about it. That's the setup. It looks like if I pull this off, to load this, just like their handheld launcher, you're going to find the right thing. It's just going to take the regular 22 blank cartridges that are going to slide in there. Some of the reviews have said that the red cartridges are a little too hot for this. The yellow ones send it just plenty far enough. And I've found some people that say that they just, because you can move it so far away from you, even the green charges work just fine. So you slide the cartridge in there, lock that down, lock it in there, and you're ready to go. So there's my the box opening and assembly. There wasn't a lot of assembly. You saw it came pretty much fully assembled. Basically, the only thing you had to do was connect to the receiver. You'll still need to add batteries to both the remote as well as the receiver. And then you're ready to go out and play with your dogs. Make sure you check out our next video. I'll include my initial tests, my initial trials with this, and see what I think. Make sure you check out all of our other product reviews that we've got. I've got a playlist that will, there should be a link that'll pop up to that right here. If not, it will also include it in the description down below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe. Also, check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks. I'm Brian with Easy Retriever Training, and we'll see you in the next product review or dog tutorial, whichever that might be. See you in the next video.